Here is the dress. Maybe Aloni will show you. We just arrived at the design district. My hot date.
Hi, my beauty.
That when I decided, he took out the cheesecake and I said caviar with cheesecake, 10 out of 10. It's a bag from 1992 and they let me look at it and then make smart purchases and smart decisions, and that's one of them. He goes,
Thank you for
you better lean in, girl.
better lean in hard.
I wanted to show you guys the gas station in Miami because it's so particular to Miami. Anyway, I just wanted to share. I thought it was so pretty. I'm standing here like enjoying the view, not minding getting the gas, you know?
You know that the style back then, like what Agassi would wear. So yeah, that we wanted to do that, but just elevated.
I almost felt so uncomfortable after I found out how far she drove. I was like, oh my God. Welcome back to this week's vlog. I know we're starting off on a very interesting note here. I just got out of the shower because I finally got Estelle down for her nap. She was up. She had a really long wake window today for some reason. Today's Saturday. Liam's down for a nap also. He hasn't been feeling really good today, so I put him to bed a little bit earlier. He's been sleeping since 11. And it is pouring rain outside. It's been raining so much this last week. I think it's actually been raining every single day. Good thing Aloni got my car washed yesterday. We had a really slow morning today. We woke up with Liam and we just played, hung out, ate. When Liam's like kind of feeling under the weather, I'm hoping we're gonna nip it in the butt today because I gave him all the vitamins. But when he's feeling under the weather, he like does not like to eat and everything's an issue, and the terrible tooth is just a lot, as you guys know if any of you are moms or parents that are watching me. So we are just taking it day by day. I had a bagel earlier with Aloni. He made me a bagel with salmon and caviar. We ordered Tompkins Square Bagels, our favorite bagels from New York, on Gold Belly. So if you guys ever want them, they're awesome. They literally ship them to you within like 3 days, and they come individually wrapped, and I just put them whole in the freezer. And then whenever we're ready to eat them, we just pop them in the toaster oven whole. And then once they're done, I just slice them in half, and it's like perfectly fresh. It feels like you just arrived in New York at the bagel shop and they made it for you right there, honestly. Today's agenda is I'm going right now to edit my YouTube vlog. My editor sent it back to me, so I need to make sure everything looks good. And then I need to work on all the stuff, the inputs for YouTube for tomorrow, so it can go live for you guys to see it. And we're just really gonna hang out. It's the weather shit, but honestly, I told you guys we've been like chilling every Saturday at home, kind of just like doing nothing. It's been really nice. Tomorrow we're going to my parents' house. As always, they're leaving to Europe for 2 weeks, so we're gonna have brunch with them and just chill and do our usual Sunday get together. We are going to see one of my closest friends. She's like my sister, Alretta, and her husband for dinner. They're flying in today just for like a day and a half. So we're gonna go have dinner with them. I think some of you guys might know who she is. She is also a content creator. She's an OG in the game. She is many things. She is a character of art and fashion and lifestyle and beauty and travel. She's just amazing. And yeah, her and her husband are our family. So we're excited to see them today. And the last time we saw them, actually, you guys remember we went to Four Seasons Surf Club. It was like three weeks before I gave birth. They were here. So that's what we're doing today. And then after I finish my vlog, depending on how much time I have, if Liam's not like, when he wakes up from his nap, if he's like being patient and wants to like chill, then I'm gonna finish cleaning up my beauty closet because I finished 50% of it. The other 50% is like the hair and skincare stuff, which I need to finish. But the most important part, which was the makeup, I got done. So that's kind of on the agenda today. And I want to show you something. I picked up a vintage piece. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it yet. I'm probably not going to keep it, but I want to show you guys anyway, and I want to explain to you why I'm not going to keep it. But I think you guys are going to love it because it's something really special, and I've never done a vintage shopping haul on here. In the meantime, I'm boiling some hot water because I want to boil some corn. I have been obsessed with like a summer salad lately, and it's just a really simple salad. It's corn, olives, pesto, and tomato. You can also put onion if you want. I'm not going to put onion or shallot because Liam's going to eat it. Or I can just make him his own. And then we're gonna add with some sort of like tin fish for lunch. So I wanna show you guys how to make that. And it's so easy and it's so good and it's just so satiating. I love a salad. If you guys follow me on TikTok, you'll know this, but I love salads that don't consist of like leafy greens. I love like vegetables, crunchy vegetables. To me, that's a salad. Also because I just hate when like lettuce or leaves get soggy. I do like arugula, but I have to eat it like right away. And to me, like a lot of you guys ask me all the time, especially on TikTok, they're like, is there any food that you don't like? Yes, there's plenty of food that I don't like. But it's usually a texture thing rather than a food thing, you know? So I'm more I stand away from certain like textures. Stay away from certain textures versus foods, right? There's like, yeah, there's a lot of foods I don't like, but I think it's the texture thing that freaks me out. I'm more open to trying things and even giving things a second chance, even though I know I don't like it. But when it comes to texture, like a soggy salad or like a burger that's already, like a cheeseburger, for example, that already is dressed with like lettuce, and there's nothing worse when you bite into the cheeseburger and you pull out the lettuce and it's like all soggy and it comes out. Like to me, that's just like, no. Cereal, for example, cereal I have to either pour as I go or I have to pour it and eat it right away with like ice cold milk, you know? If the cereal starts to get a little bit soggy, I won't have it. Melted ice cream, like I have to eat the ice cream really fast because once it starts melting, like the melted part, like I can't do it, you know? It's like certain things like that. I know it's weird and it's just like very specific, but that's just me. So anyway. After X amount of hours later, I look presentable. For some reason, this light is making me look really white, but I wanted to show you what I'm wearing. We are going to dinner. I have on these earrings from Jennifer Fisher, and I have on a dish dress that I think you guys saw me wear already. But before I show you that, let me just finish putting my outfit together. I'm gonna wear my mini Kelly. I'm gonna wear my Serpenti wash. I don't get to wear it that much because it's such a statement, but with this dress, it looks great. My black suede studio shoes. You guys, I love these. When I was pregnant, I was scared that I was never gonna fit into them again because my foot was so swollen, but we're good. Let me show you actually. Here is the dress. Maybe Aloni will show you. Anyway, you guys, let's go. We're late. We're on the way. We're a little bit late. Hopefully we won't be too late, but remember I told you guys this morning that our friends were joining us for dinner. It's just gonna be Aloni and I because they were flying in this morning, as I mentioned, and their flight was delayed like 4.5 hours. They were sitting on the runway because it was pouring all day. So it's just gonna be us, but I love that anyway. I'm excited to have some sushi. You know where I want to go back to? Shingo. Wow, they built that fast.
Yeah, right.
I want to go back to Shingo. So good. If you guys are in Miami or coming to visit Miami and you like omakase, like very traditional Japanese omakase, where it's like very quiet, it's long, you eat with your hands, it's like very refined sushi in the sense that it's all about, it's focused on the fish and it's not focused on any like toppings. Like you can't ask for like eel sauce and spicy mayo, like that doesn't exist there because it's traditional Japanese, like very authentic. It's expensive. I think it comes out to like $300 a person, but it's 16 courses, like 16 pieces, and I believe that there is like 2 small appetizers in the beginning. That doesn't include like alcoholic beverages, but it's really, really worth it. It's such a treat if you guys are into that. I think that's like the most authentic in Miami at that caliber, because in New York there's a lot of places like that for less expensive, but unfortunately in Miami we don't have that many options, and in California too there's so many options that are way less expensive, but we don't have that. So but it's very very good, and it's such a treat. So and that's that. We really didn't do anything all day. We literally laid in bed, right? Aloni?
Yeah, I took like 2 little mini naps.
Aloni took 2 mini naps. We were just with the kids. We were hanging out with, Miami drivers, you guys are just top tier. We spent a lot of time with Liam today. Estelle was like sleeping all day. She was on a good one. And Liam was just hanging out with us, and that's it. We didn't do much. We didn't really eat anything besides the bagel that we had this morning. That's it. So it was really nice, honestly. We just arrived at the design district. Nami Nori is going to be up ahead a little bit, across the street from the Chanel store with the police officers. Look at all the stores.
So I need to valet here or what?
What do you want? It's right there. Nami
Should we just
Nori.
park here right here in the structure? There,
Yeah.
Remember we were here with Portugal?
Yeah. My hot date.
Hi, my beauty.
We got home not too long ago. We were just kissing Estelle because she was up. But we decided, well, Aloni took this out, and I decided he took out the cheesecake that we got from the little cheesecake company. Butter knife. It was a butter knife. And I said, caviar with cheesecake, 10 out of 10. So we're gonna try it out. You didn't chew on the sparkling water?
Yeah, I did up there.
Oh. Okay, or what? We are working a little bit backwards today because we already got to my parents' house. We already ate, but I'll show you the food clip after this. But we got here and this morning I had no time to film because Liam was just being a disaster. He was just not behaving, getting into everything, and Estelle was crying. Now she's an angel. So it was a lot. Like getting out of the house was just, you know? But anyway, I wanted to show you what I was wearing today because I remember I showed you guys the Chloe dress that I got, and I ended up exchanging it for the top because the dress was really long. So this is the top. I don't know if you guys can see it. And I paired it with a pair of Zara linen trousers. I have my Chloe jelly shoes on and this Chloe bag as well. And I actually really like the fit. I also wore it with my Cartier sunglasses. It was really bright and sunny this morning, but now it started raining again. But I wore it with these Clash sunnies. Let me show you if I can get a good look, but I can show you in the mirror. Actually, I will prop you on here. Anyway, just wanted to show you that and share with you because I really actually felt really good in this outfit today. I feel like I made the right choice by getting the top, and I feel like this is something that I can wear a lot. And I can wear it next summer and the summer after. You can wear it with a bikini, you can wear it with a skirt, like you can dress it up, dress it down. So it's really, really comfortable. My hair is doing a lot of craziness today. So yeah. So beautiful. This is a egg quiche. This is some sort of a walnut honey cheese pastry. Syrniki. This was sourced from somebody that we know. It's a bag from 1992 and they let me look at it and I decided I'm not going to keep it. So I just wanted to see it, but it still has the old OG felt, which used to be orange. But this bag is from 1992. The color is, well, it just says burgundy. I don't think they know the exact name, but it is from 1992. It's alligator and it is gorgeous. It's vintage. It's almost as old as me. It's 33 years old, 34. It's insane. I mean, you guys, the color is beautiful. It still smells like very old, and I love vintage bags. My mom has an insane vintage bag. It's bigger, actually. It's one size bigger, and it's more of like a eggplant color. But again, I love this bag color. I love the hardware. I think this is Rougeage. I'm not even sure, but because I'm gonna turn this right off here. It's my mom's vanity light, but it's so beautiful, but just the size is a little bit cumbersome for me, you know? It's like a little bit big. So I just feel like, I don't know. I really need to love a bag in order for me to keep it and to spend money on it. But I just wanted to share with you guys and explain to you why this is something I'm not going to take. I feel like when you are making big purchases, it doesn't matter how big the purchase is, as long as it's a big purchase for you. It could be $200, $2,000, you know, $20,000, whatever is a big purchase to you. Always think about if it's something you're going to use, if it's something you truly love, how much you're going to use it. I made a really big mistake in my early 20s. I told you guys I was buying things because I'm like, I love it. And like, you don't end up wearing half the stuff that you buy because you just make an impulse purchase. And when I saw this bag, I was like, oh my God, I love it. I want it. But I said, is it okay if I take it home for one day, live with it a little bit and just see it and understand if it's something I'm going to wear? And I woke up in the morning, I'm like, I don't want the bag. I'm like, I love it. And the only reason that I wanted it and I gravitated towards it is because the color and the leather is just like a dream. And with the gold hardware combination, it's like a 10 out of 10. But this bag is not my favorite bag, you know? I don't know. If it was smaller, maybe if it was the smaller size Kelly, or if it was a pochette, for sure I would take it. I would take it if it was a B25. Even a B30, I would consider it because it's just more of a functional bag. But again, it needs to be smaller, you know? But this bag is not my favorite in terms of size for a crock. If this was box leather, like Brenya, and if it was Rougeage, I would for sure take it. But in a crock, it's like, I don't know, it's too big, you know? But anyway, I don't think I'm going to regret passing on it. I think I feel really good about the choice that I'm making because, again, I want to be smart with my money. the luxury purchase that I'm making, I want to make sure that I'm going to get full use out of it and just be real with myself, because sometimes I'm delusional, and this is a moment where I'm like, oh, I should keep it because it's vintage and the price is so incredibly good for it. Anywhere else this would be like triple the price, but I'm like, I need to make smart purchases and smart decisions, and that's one of them. But anyway, I just wanted to share this with you because I thought it was so beautiful and you guys deserve to see it. We ordered some dinner. We got Mr. Mandolin, which is like Mandolin where we like to go eat. It's a Greek, but this is like their to-go restaurant.
Here or there?
Here. So looks bomb. This is a pilaf chicken, meat. You have tzatziki, hummus, pita. Yummy. Ketchup будешь? Good morning, you guys. Liam and I are on the way to school, da? Ah. This morning was rough. Rough. Still think God slept good last night, so... Нажимай на кнопку. Нажимай. Фида? Да. I slept good last night, so this morning's tantrums were bearable. Guys, everything's such a big deal nowadays. It's crazy. Даю. Фида. Нажимай. Быстро нажимай. I just dropped off Liam. It went all right. I'm not going to say it was good. It was all right just because he's still not at the point where I can just leave him and say bye, I love you, and give him a kiss. We have to like distract him with something. So his teacher today was like, let me go show you like all the fish, because where I drop him off there's like a little pond. She's like, let's go look at the fish and the birds that are sitting by the pond. And so he went with her to look, and then I left, you know, but we will get there. I just got to my GC's office. I'm only to finalize one more thing, and I decided that I want to change the micro cement in Liam's bathroom because I felt like it's going to be too dark when I saw it on the rendering. And I also want to change the fabric of the bed that we're making for him because I chose this like insane plaid, which I think you guys saw maybe on TikTok. I don't remember, but I chose like a plaid fabric for his bed, and not for his bed cover, like for the headboard. And I decided that since the bed is kind of near in the same view of like the bathroom, if the bathroom door is open, the Calicut Viola and like the micro cement might clash with the plaid, so we're gonna go look at that now and figure that out. So
Yeah, I love that inside to be like the walnut colors. Let's go with this. This is like the floor. This looks nice. Looks very boyish. And if you look at it like in relationship to the bathroom, it's really nice.
that's beautiful. Really pretty. I'm on my way now to pick up Liam from preschool. We're only doing half days until next week. The first 2 weeks they typically just do half days until they get used to it. And then next week we will try to nap there, so we'll see how that goes. It's just been a little bit hard because my mornings have been so jam-packed with dropping him off and trying to get things done within like that 2.5 hour, 3 hour time frame, and then going back to pick him up. So hopefully we can get adjusted into a routine soon. But I have a dentist appointment today at like 2 o'clock, so I'm thinking I wanted to do a hair mask in my hair because I have so many amazing hair masks and I haven't done one in such a long time. I used to do hair masks all the time, like once a week for sure, sometimes even 2, when I was working out all the time consistently because my hair was in a ponytail or in like a ponytail braid. That's like my signature workout style, like hairstyle, because I don't like my hair to like touch my back, especially when I'm sweating. And I used to do hair masks all the time because it was like perfect. You're going to the gym, you're going to be sweaty, you're going to be hot, you can do a hair mask, it looks like you have gel in your hair. It was perfect. But now since I haven't been working out, I haven't been doing hair masks. So I think I'm going to do that before I go to the dentist. And we're just keeping it low key tonight. We are going to have dinner at home again, as in not going anywhere, thank God, because we've been entertaining, I feel like, so much in the last couple of weeks that I'm just a little bit tired. And then yeah, what else did I want to tell you guys? I think I'm going to start my fitness journey at the end of this week because it's going to be in my 6-week mark. I'm definitely going to start doing Pilates, even though like I really just want to go back into doing burnout body because that was my favorite and I loved it, but I can't do that for many reasons. One is my blood pressure. The second reason being that I need to do Pilates to strengthen my core so I don't injure myself internally. And the third thing is I need to do a couple of acupuncture sessions alongside the cupping and the chiropractic work that I do with my chiropractor. But I need to do some acupuncture because I don't know if you guys have been following me on here since the beginning of my pregnancy, but I have really bad pain in the right side. I don't even know how to explain it because I thought it was a pinched nerve, but it's not a pinched nerve. But it's like the bone above your butt cheek and like right near your waist. So anytime like I get up, sometimes it really, really hurts. And when I was working out consistently, like in the beginning of my pregnancy, I remember it bothering me so much that I started doing acupuncture, and it really helped just to kind of loosen it up there, but also to target that nerve that's there. So I need to do a couple of sessions next week. Just this week is really busy for me in terms of like daytime. I just have so many like appointments and things, so I don't really have time during the day. But I'm gonna see next week if I can go twice after I drop off Liam to preschool, if I can go like in the morning. So I'm gonna do that. So I just need to take care of myself a little bit in other ways before I jump back into working out. But I miss working out so much, and I just remember like being so happy and all the endorphins that working out gave me. I don't really care about getting back into my pre-baby body, and like I'm gonna get there. It's like I'm not worried about that. I just want to feel good again because working out just helped me sleep better. It helped me manage my stress better. It made me feel better about myself emotionally and mentally. Like I had so many endorphins like running through me all the time, and it gave me a lot of energy, which is the most important thing. And focus, clarity, energy are like the three top benefits of working out for me. So that's really what I miss. I just need to be focused again, and I just feel like it's been getting really hard. Like September's going to be so busy for me with work, and I'm so grateful for that, but it's been getting really hard for me to focus because I've just been like all over the place and taking it easy, especially like the last 2 months of my pregnancy. I've just kind of been like, you know, not stressing out about work. Like obviously Mia's been helping me, which is really great, but also you know, everyone knew I was pregnant and it was summer, so everything was like slow on the social media side of business. So now that everything's picking up again, I really need that focus and clarity. So yeah. So anyway, I had a few people reach out to me when I asked if anybody does like postnatal Pilates, and a few people reached out to me. So I started already reaching out and just seeing like where they're located and just how like close it is to me. So I will have an answer for you at some point in the end of this week or beginning of next, but I'm excited. I came back from the dentist's office a few hours ago. I went because I wanted to extend my Invisalign. I'm still not 100% happy, and basically what I wanted to do is try to expand the top of my mouth a little bit more so my teeth go like this. I want them to go out more. They're not perfect yet, so they ended up giving me 7 more trays, and we ended up changing my posts. So they took some of the posts off and then put some here, if you guys can see. They're a little bit white for some reason. I'm not sure why. It doesn't really bother me, whatever. But they put it there to help kind of grip the Invisalign tray better, so that way it pulls it out towards the way that I want to. So that's happening. I've also been lightening my teeth a little bit. I don't know if I told you guys this. I'm on day 3. It's called Core Whitening, KOR. I just put it into my trays. Let me show you. You basically have to keep it in the fridge, but it looks like this. You put it at night. It doesn't really make your teeth as sensitive as like other teeth whiteners that I've tried, even like Crest whitening strips. Those used to be my OGs, you guys. I one time slept in them because I thought that my teeth would get so white if I slept in them overnight, which is really not a good thing. You're not supposed to do that. But in college, I used to go hard for the Crest whitening strips. I even did them last year right before I got pregnant too. I did like the express ones. I think it's like a week or 5 days. Forgot, but this is really great, so I think it works. You have to get the core whitening at the dentist's office. What else I want to tell you? I also made shepherd's pie for dinner. You guys can see this is like not a real shepherd's pie because I just used whatever like vegetables and stuff that I had. And I also made braised cabbage. I'll show you. Here, Estelle's sleeping and Aloni is showering Liam. And he should be out of the shower in a few minutes. Liam already ate, but he's going to put him down and then we're going to have dinner. And just basically, that's that. I'm going to wash out my mask. The mask that I'm using is a Crown Affair mask. I've never tried it before, but I wanted to give it a try. I just actually got it recently, like a few days ago, so I'll show you when I go to the bathroom. Maybe we'll do some like nighttime skincare routine, even though nothing has really changed. I'm going to get my nails done tomorrow finally because I've been walking around with a really gross nail and I've been hiding it like this. So I'm really excited to go do my nails tomorrow, but I'm doing my nails tomorrow in a color that I usually wouldn't do, like probably something really light or a classic French, because I have a ad campaign that I'm doing for a really exciting client that is like a dream client of mine. So the requirement was, I'll tell you what the requirement is. They said that the nails have to be in this style. It's like almost a nude neutral. So I think that's what we're gonna do tomorrow. Also, I decided I'm gonna grow back my nails because I am tired of the square short. I want them to be nice and oval again. So I think that's what we're gonna do. I completely forgot to vlog for you guys. I told you I was going to show you the hair mask. I was going to do some skincare. I already have my Invisalign in my mouth, so I'm sorry for the extra lisp sound you're getting. But I'm just so tired because Estelle's been crying and crying and crying and crying, and then I had to clean up the kitchen, so I'm beat. I took an everything shower. I'm beat. Aloni is scrolling. He's on a watch rabbit hole. Aloni's been obsessed with a couple things in this past 3 months. It's either been watches, Escalades, pavers. Am I wrong? I humored him a little bit because I told you guys that I'm getting my nails done tomorrow and I need to do a neutral color for a client. And Aloni's been asking me to go back to almond nails because he doesn't like when I have square nails. And the brand emailed and said, they emailed to my management team and said, if it's possible for me to lean into rounded or oval nails, that would be preferred. If I prefer square, that's fine.
Amen to them.
And he goes,
thank you for
you better lean in, girl.
I better lean in hard.
But I said I actually want to go back to my almond nails anyway.
I'm not a fan of the square nails.
Yeah, he's not. So that's that. Should I go back to my hair being like lighter? Should I dye my hair back?
I mean, it seems like you want to.
No, I don't know. I think I'm having like an identity crisis post baby. I do this every single time I'm pregnant. It's actually the second time, not every single time, but I'll tell you. I'll tell you why. Remember when I gave birth to Liam?
No.
And immediately after I said I hated everything in my closet?
Yeah.
So now we're going through like a hair nail situation, you know?
Yeah.
I'm enjoying my closet but I'll show you why I'm saying the hair, because I saw this video of myself for one of my engagement lunches. Look, I need a reaction in real time. Pay attention. Demand, I'm going to... We're not gonna listen.
I liked your hair like that. I told you, but you said you were over it.
This is how you met me.
My love. I know how I'm very aware of how I met.
So should I go back like to this? Are you vibing with the hair?
Whatever sparks joy, you should do.
Yeah, but I want to know what looks good.
Everything looks good on you.
Do you like that hair?
Mm-hmm.
Do you prefer like this, or do you prefer how I have it now?
Like that.
Like this?
Mm-hmm.
I might do it. I feel like it looks more youthful, no?
I like it, yeah. I'm a fan.
Okay, guys. This is the hair in question. This is
I'm a fan.
August 15th, 2022. What do you guys think?
Wow, that was right before our wedding.
Yeah. The month of August. See that? Anyways, guys, let me know. Comment below if you guys think I should go back to that hair or should I keep it dark brown, what I should do.
Do it.
Did you ever watch Vine back in the day?
Vine?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Do you know what Vine is?
Mm-mm.
It was kind of like a TikTok with funny videos. Anyway, they used to have this.
They had like a quick little.
They used to have this chant that said, "Do it for the Vine," and then somebody would go, "I ain't gonna do it," and then like, "Do it for the Vine," "I ain't gonna do it," and then they would break out into a dance. That's what it reminded me of. Okay, guys, good night. It's past Aloni's bedtime. He needs 8 hours of REM sleep. Hey guys.
Should we get into...
What?
Oh, nothing. Never mind.
Tell us.
No.
I hate when you do that.
No.
Tell me. Tell me.
Nothing, my girl.
Okay, guys. Good night. Good morning, you guys. I just dropped off Liam to school not too long ago, and news to me, the teacher had suggested that we try to leave him for a nap today. So she said, let's just try and see how it goes. So I kind of walked him through our little nap ritual. I told them to still put on his diapers when he naps, and I told them to give him his little stuffed animal. He has a little dog that he likes to sleep with, and like all the things. So we're gonna see how that goes today. I'm going to be on alert. She said she's gonna let me know and she's gonna text me, and if it doesn't go successful, we're gonna try again another day. But they just wanted to give me a heads up that they thought he was ready to do that today, so fingers crossed. I also stopped by one of the Russian stores because we have been going through this one bread that I ate at my mom's house called Lvovsky, which is a city in Ukraine. Actually, it's named after that for some reason. I don't know why, but it's a black rye bread, but it has sunflower seeds in it, and it's kind of sweet. So I got 2 loaves. I got one cut and one whole. I also got a bunch of other yummy things like pastries and stuff, because we love pastries in the house, and I like to treat everyone in the house to pastries. My nanny loves pastries, Liam loves pastries, so I always try to get things that everyone likes. You guys know, like, my way of showing love and is through food, so I love to feed everybody and just buy everyone things that they like. And my nanny always tells me, she's like, I'm never gonna be able to go on a diet. She's like, I'm always gaining weight. I'm like, don't eat it. I'm like, I buy it for you, but doesn't mean you have to eat it, you know? She's like, but I can't because it's so good, you know? So anyway, but that's on the schedule today, and then I'm going to get my nails done because, you guys, this is so embarrassing. I couldn't go any earlier because I didn't have time and she didn't have time to take me. I mean, she would have made time for me, but like, it just, the times didn't really align for my schedule because of Liam's drop-off and pickup situation at the moment, since we're not on like a full-time schedule yet. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go home now. I'm gonna drop all this stuff off, and then I'm gonna go to my nail appointment and hope that Liam will have a successful nap time, but I will keep you posted. I also want to give you guys a little update on hair Botox, because I feel like these are some things you should know if you're considering doing it. So while I love the effect of it because it doesn't make my hair frizzy and my hair is just a little bit more manageable, especially in this heat, I'm not sure that I would do this in the winter time when the weather's better, just because of 2 reasons. A, when you want to air dry your hair never fully air dries. I don't know how to explain it to you, but you know that feeling when you go to sleep with wet hair and then you wake up and your hair feels like it's oily or greasy or like over conditioned, you know, even though it fully dried? That's kind of like how it feels when you air dry, but it still never fully air dries, and it feels a little bit like wet in my roots. It's really hard to explain. I don't even know how. I'm just trying to articulate this the best way I can. Another thing is, I have thicker hair. I don't have a lot of hair. I have fine hair, but it's like fine thick. It's not like fully thick. It's not fully fine. It's like right in the middle. And my hair is naturally wavy curly. So when I try to style my hair and curl my hair, like, my hair will stay. But if you have like really thin, brittle hair, or you don't have a lot of hair, but you have thick hair anyway, but you don't have a lot of it due to whatever reason, when you try to curl it or do like beach waves or whatever, it's not gonna stay. It's gonna fall. Like, look, I curled this piece this morning, just the front piece, to give my, like, to frame my face better, and it already fell, and it hasn't even been 35 minutes, you know? So I just want you guys to understand that those are kind of the factors you might deal with. Maybe it's just me, but I feel like this is something you should know. I didn't opt for keratin because I don't like to have pin straight hair, and I also feel like with keratin my hair gets really greasy, like very greasy really fast, but I just also don't want my hair pinned straight. With hair Botox, it gives you the same effect as keratin. It just doesn't damage it as much as keratin does, and it still gives more natural definition to your hair, meaning like when your hair air dries or whatever, it's not like pin straight, you know, it has like movement and definition. So those are like the 2 key differences. But with both, it's hard to style your hair because it just wants to go back to the way it wants to go back, especially if you have heavy hair. Like my friend who does hair Botox and she's done keratin in the past, she has a lot of hair and she has heavy hair. Like someone like my sister-in-law, for example, she has a lot of hair and her hair is heavy, and if she did one of these treatments, she would probably, her curl wouldn't hold in her hair because her hair is so heavy. And it's just like the way that the product works. It lasts for 2 months, 2.5 months, but it's great for traveling, for example, in the summer if you're going on vacation and you're going to be outside a lot, or in general in the summer if you live in a place where it's really, really hot and humid and your hair tends to be frizzy. Hair Botox is a great procedure for that, just because you can be a little more low maintenance, you know, with your hair. But I don't think this is something I would do in the winter months, just because I want to be able to style my hair better. So we'll see. I'm also itching to color my hair for some reason. I don't know why. What's gotten into me, because I have been so good about getting my hair back to like it being healthy. So I don't know, maybe I was like looking at pictures of myself this past week and thinking like, oh, I felt like I looked better in certain moments in my life, and I was like, I wonder what the difference was. But I really think it's my hair, but really what it is just that I was younger. So, you know, age and children change you. I don't care what anybody says. After I've had Liam, my face changed, my body changed. Now that I had Estelle, like my body and my face changed again. So it's okay. You should love yourself no matter what, but do whatever makes you feel good. You know, I'm all about that. I'm all about feeling good and taking care of yourself in whatever way you can, nourishing yourself in whatever way feels nourishing to you, you know, filling up your own cup. Don't wait for someone else to fill up your cup. Here are all the pastries that I got. I already broke into one. I just got to my nail appointment, and while I would love to choose one of these 30 new colors that they got, we have a very specific manicure that we have to do. But there's so many beautiful new colors. I'm so excited. These are not in my range, but like maybe one day we'll do turquoise. This berry color is really pretty. I'll show you guys the nails in the light, in the natural lighting, but we use Cut Gel 016 from Pink House. It's a building gel for the base. And then for the faded out French, it's the color Koi, C-O-I from Luxio. So this was the combination that we used. This is the final result. I did a almond French, and the French line is really faded out. It looks really pretty. I'm into it. I missed having an almond nail. I also find that when my nails are this shape, they break less. When you have square nails, the tip and the edges like tend to catch onto clothes and just break faster, and like my nails were just looking a hot mess. I'm on my way quickly to Bal Harbour because I bought something from Chanel, and today's like, right now is really the only time I have time to go pick it up because my nails are really close to Bal Harbour. And I went to the Chanel dinner last week and I saw a girl wearing these earrings and I could not stop thinking about them, okay? And I was really worried that they're old, like an old collection. So I stalked my sales associate and he was able to find me a pair. He found me one, but I also want the matching ring, and there's 0 left in the company in the United States. So I told him he needs to work his magic because I really, really want it. Again, first world problems, you guys, but I'm just sharing with you because sometimes I make impulse purchases, but this is like an impulse purchase that I think you guys will all like, and it's very classic. I wouldn't make an impulse purchase if this was very trendy. But they're so beautiful. I'm so excited because sometimes I just want something like this earring. It's very seldom that I buy like Chanel earrings or designer earrings. Also because they don't usually make a post. Like YSL has beautiful earrings. They're all just really heavy and they never have a post. They always end up like gliding off of your ear, and they just make your earlobe really, really hurt, and your earlobes become like red, and it's just like, I don't know, when you go to like say hi to someone or you turn your head. I don't know if I told you guys this, I feel like I did on the vlog, but before I was pregnant, I went to an event with Kerastase, and the whole event was based around the Elixir Ultime oil, and everybody kind of wore gold, and that was like the color. So I wore these beautiful big like gold YSL earrings that I was so obsessed with. I had just bought them, like I thought they were amazing, and I literally went to go say hi to one of the executives, and as soon as I said hi to her and like I turned my head, the earring went flying across the room. Thank God I found the earring, but it broke in half. Thankfully, my dad's a jeweler, so he was able to fix it for me, and he added a post for me. But it's very expensive to add a post on fashion jewelry, you know? Like, it's like another expense that somebody doesn't need, and it's just the reason why most designers that are fashion designers, like, fashion houses don't do earrings with posts, is because they want to be inclusive and they want to include everybody who doesn't have the option to, that doesn't have their ears pierced, which I think is really fair. But considering earrings that are really, really heavy and that have a lot of gemstones and things like that on them, like doing them without a post is just a really hard wear, you know? So that's why I don't really buy a lot of fashion jewelry when it comes to earrings specifically. But Chanel only makes posts for like really small earrings, not like the big ones. I don't even know actually if these have a post or not, but it's fine because they're small. So we'll see. Hopefully they have a post, but I can't wait to show them to you guys. I'll do the unboxing today when I get home. But I'm going really fast because I might get the call that I need to pick up Liam. So thankfully his school's not too far from here either. By the way, the reason I'm talking weird is because I have my Invisalign in. I told you guys I extended my trays. I have 7 trays, 2 weeks each tray. So you'll be seeing me in the Invisalign for the next 14 weeks. Great news. Liam fell asleep at school. They sent me a picture of him sleeping and said that everything went fine and perfect. So I'm happy about that. I got myself a little sandwich at this place called Avenue 31 Cafe. This better be good because this place is expensive. My sandwich was $22. I had already asked him to cut it and there was no prices, so I assumed it was like, I don't know, max $14. And I already asked him to cut it, to put it, whatever. And so when I went to go check out and they told me the price, I was just like, robbery, because it doesn't even have any meat in it. It's literally zucchini, arugula, and stracciatella. So it better be good. But first order of business, I want to show you guys my channel purchase. Okay. Let's do this unboxing together. Oh, they're so cute. Look at them. I love them. Cannot wait to wear them. They're so cute. They're just little pearl earrings, but how cute are they? They're a modern version of the pearl earring. Anyway, now let's eat my sandwich. I have to eat over the bag. It's literally arugula, zucchini, pesto, stracciatella on a focaccia. It's actually very good. And the bread is so soft, thank God, because my teeth hurt. This is probably the 3rd time in the last few years that I'm getting gas, because one of the things that my husband does for me is he washes my car once a week and fills up my gas tank. And I wanted to show you guys the gas station in Miami because it's so particular to Miami. Look at this view. Where else are you pumping gas looking at the water? Anyway, I just wanted to share. I thought it was so pretty. I'm standing here like enjoying the view, not minding getting the gas, you know. Aloni and I came to grab a quick pizza at Marc's. Our friends are leaving back home, so we want to say bye to them. They put our name down earlier, so it's basically ready. We're just gonna have a quick 1 hour early dinner situation. I love Marc's pizza. Oh my God, it's so bright. You excited for pizza?
Oh, man.
We're also having pizza on Sunday. Double pizza. Your grandpa?
Huh?
Tell him we're going to eat.
Yeah.
But they will, you know.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
This looks insane.
They go to someplace really past it.
Good morning, you guys. I'm putting Liam's lunchbox together. Let me actually show you quickly what I have in here. We have some fresh fruit that's cut up. We have little mini hummuses with Simple Mills crackers. We have a lot of audio this morning. A banana. We have a mini Nature's Baked Fig Bar. He loves these. A little sweet treat. I got these at Costco. These are the fruit leaf. The ingredients are amazing. It's just apple, strawberries, apple juice, black carrot, extract, plant fibers, and that's all. He also loves these dehydrated strawberries. I like to buy them in these like mini packs. These come from Target because once you open them, you just have to eat them right away. If you buy the big bag, they get really soggy really fast. So these are awesome. Then at Costco yesterday, they had an entire big box of a variety pack of the lesser evil snacks. So I got them for him. They have like the space ball, the healthy Cheez-Its, all that. Then a Once Upon a Farm fruit pouch. Then in here, we have more snacks. We have the fruit roll bears. He shares them with his friends. We have these That's It bars. Some of these. And at school, he gets a hot lunch. So these are just snacks for him to choose from. And that's it. And he always ends up having a snack in the car too when I pick him up. So I also put a bib for him so he doesn't get dirty. You guys, today I'm wearing an OG. If you have been following me since almost 4 years ago, like 3.5 years ago on Instagram/TikTok, Aloni used to have a passion project. He used to have a clothing brand. It was just clothing he used to make for himself and his friend. And then they did like a little small drop where they sold a couple of things, but it never really went anywhere because Aloni just didn't have time to run that business because he has to focus on his actual business. And the clothing company was called Lene Duchon. He really wanted to make it work, but again, it just required a lot of time, love, and attention that he didn't really have to give. But I'm wearing one of his old, was this a sample? Was this a sample? Because it's not lined.
No, it's just a show. I mean, we never produced it. I only made one for myself.
Can you tell YouTube, I was trying to explain to them that you had this little passion project, whatever. Just explain to them the concept, like what it was. It was 90s inspired, right?
Yeah, it was like 80s.
Какой ты красивый!
Красавец.
Волосы чесать?
80s, 90s inspired. You know that the style back then, like what Agassi would wear, kind of cropped, a little bit oversized, boxy stuff. Very much inspired by the Agassi era. I want to say that was the 90s, 80s and 90s, I think. So yeah, that we wanted to do that, but just elevated. Not wanted. That's what we were doing. And it was fun. It was like she said, a passion project. Yeah, put quite a bit of money into it, and at some point it was just kind of like either it's a business or it's a hobby. So
Aloni had to cut it short because we're in a rush to take Liam to school. I'm in a rush to take Liam to school, and today, you guys, is the first day that I'm starting my fitness journey. So that's why I have this windbreaker on. I have leggings on. I have a Set Active bra. We're ready to rock. I'm doing Pilates today for the first time. I'm going to be humbled, but I'll tell you guys more about that when I get in the car because we gotta go. We have officially reached the milestone with Liam. I just dropped him off to school and I was at the end of the carpool line this morning and he was getting antsy and he was like trying to get out of the car seat. He's like trying to like pull apart the buckle and I'm like, what's wrong? And he's saying in Russian, I want to go there. I'm like, oh, you want to go to school? You want to see your friends? He's like, yes. And he was getting so antsy that we were in the back of the line, which is a first. And then usually when I take him out of the car, he's always holding on to me like the back of my pants and like hiding. He always like kind of puts his face in my butt. It's like, I mean, whatever. He's just hiding his face because he gets shy. And today he like ran straight to his teacher, gave her a hug, was so happy to see her. She picked him up. I gave her the backpack and he's like, love you, mama. Bye, mama. Bye, mama. I was like, okay, bye. But I was just really proud of him because I was like, I wasn't expecting that from him because it's just, you know, it's been taking us 2 weeks to kind of like warm up to going to school or to preschool. And then today just kind of like took a sharp right into the right direction where he was just like, okay, bye. Like he didn't cry. He didn't get upset. He was like excited to go. So I'm very happy for him. I'm happy he's enjoying his preschool. We get pictures daily of all the activities they do. They do like yoga and gym. Today they're baking challah. They do arts and crafts. Yesterday they were learning the alphabet, learning each other's names. Like they printed everyone's picture and like the letters of everyone's name. It was really, really cute. So we get like updates all the time and the school's really great. They update us with like what they ate, how much they ate for lunch, breakfast and snack time, and the duration of how long they slept during their nap time, so that parents can understand if they have, you know, their kids on a schedule of some sort. So it's really helpful. All of it's really great. They communicate amazingly. So I'm really, really happy with our preschool, and I'm happy with just the communication and the way things are going. So I feel really, really at ease. And I'm just happy that he is excited to go now, and he has friends. We just got invited to a birthday party in September, so it's like, it's nice. Also because like in our building, I told you guys, like Liam used to go outside. He used to spend all day outside with all the kids. But yesterday when he got home from preschool, I took over Estelle. My nanny was like watching while I went to go pick him up, and I took Estelle and he wanted to go outside. So I was going to take Estelle out too, but then she fell asleep and I didn't want to like wake her and change her into like lighter clothes. But they went outside and they came back like so fast, and I'm like, what's wrong? My nanny said, she's like, honestly, she's like, there have been no kids in the building, like downstairs playing and stuff, and I think it's because most of the kids are plus or minus in his age range. Some of them are 3, most of them are 2, and then some of them are like 18 months. But a lot of the parents have to go back to work, or just some people just wanted to send their kids to preschool, like whatever the reason is. Everybody's more or less in preschool, so it's been kind of boring for him to play down. So I'm happy that he has like this preschool that he loves to go to. The second thing is that Miss Estelle had a almost 6-hour stretch last night. She slept for 5.5 hours, and she didn't wake up crying for a bottle. She just kind of like started making those like grunting noises, and I could see like on the baby camera that she was up, because I have the camera right in front of me, so that I don't have to like get up every 2 seconds to check the crib. Even the crib's like right there. So I was watching her. She was just laying there with her eyes open. So we made her a bottle and it was fine. But she did such a good job. She gave us such a good stretch. So we're not as tired today, which is amazing. I'm very proud of her as well. She's just such a good girl. But she honestly is like, her and Liam are so different. Liam used to be awake longer because he used to battle with gas, but he wasn't as vocal as she is. She's vocal for like 3 to 5 minutes. She'll scream bloody murder and then act like nothing ever happened, and then we're all like trying to calm down from the trauma that we just endured, you know. But she's just more vocal than he is. They're just different, but she's better at sleeping for sure. Like, I'm very hopeful that she'll be sleeping through the night, not like Mr. Liam, because Liam still ends up in our beds at somehow at least like 2-3 times a week. So that's that. But he also has been sleeping much better too, I have to say, since Estelle. I think because, I don't know, he just, maybe I always saw him, he's the big brother, he has to sleep good. So like this morning he didn't wake up until like 7:59, which was for him like really good, because usually he wakes up anywhere between 6 and 6:30. Yesterday he woke up at 7, and today he woke up at 8, like 7:59. And I think it's because usually at home he naps for like 2.5 hours, but at school he's been napping for like an hour and a half. So maybe that has something to do with it. I have no idea. I couldn't tell you guys. Anyway, I'm on my way to my Pilates class. I'm starting my fitness journey. You guys are going to get flocked with some fitness content. LOL. But no, I'm really excited to start moving my body. I told you guys, I have just been feeling so slumped and so unenergized and unfocused, and I need a little bit of clarity and focus, and that all comes from me working out and moving my body. So I'm starting Pilates. And I'm going to start doing it 2 to 3 times a week, just to kind of strengthen my pelvic floor and just kind of get my strength back. And then in a few weeks, I will start doing the burnout body, which was what got me into shape the first time around, postpartum. I love those classes. They just really like helped me a lot. I'm thinking whether or not on Monday I want to do the 21-day challenge to detox my body, or if I want to give it one more week and just kind of ease into it and maybe just eat really healthy next week. And by healthy, like not eat so many sweets and like chips and stuff like that. Kind of cut that out to like prepare myself. So I'm really trying to figure out what I want to do there. And then yeah, that's really it. So I'm wearing my Tom Ford glasses, you guys. This is the shirt that I was telling you about, the shell from Aloni's old line. And yeah, I'm excited to have my coffee. A lot of you guys were asking about this tumbler. This is from a coffee shop, but Aloni also bought one online, and this is from a brand called, I don't know, it's like in cursive, it's weird. Pub something. I'll link it for you guys below if I find it, so you guys can check it out there. Anyway, wish me luck. I will TB with you after my workout. That Pilates class was so humbling. It just made me realize that my body is so disaligned and so verklempt. I also feel like the reason why it was a lot harder for me than I thought it would be is because, I don't know if I told you guys this, I think I did. I have a small fracture in my rib from when I fainted and fell when I had a seizure. Due to my preeclampsia and my high blood pressure. So I don't know, my body just was, I don't know what I was feeling. I'm really proud of myself because I did the entire class, and the instructor, I told her ahead of time that this is my first class postpartum, and I told her I had a C-section, that this was my second C-section, and she had a C-section, so she adjusted all of my moves, and everything felt very intentional and very good, and I felt really good about everything that I was doing. I didn't feel like I was injuring myself, but I felt strain in certain parts of my body, but that's just because my body's so disaligned. Also, after you have a baby, your body is just like not even on both sides, so it was just really nice. Doing Pilates was very humbling. But I think I'm going to start doing this like 3 times a week. I really enjoy this class and this instructor specifically, and she teaches at the times that really work for me right after drop off. So I'm going to start going to her, and yeah, healing. I'm on my way home now. I'm going to go home right now, wake up Estelle, feed her. Then I'm going to throw in some short rib into the crock pot. I want to do like a Korean style short rib today for dinner, and I'm going to get that going. And then I have a Botox appointment today, you guys. I was putting off Botox for this entire month because I was just worried with my blood pressure, but my doctor said it was okay, so I'm just going to go jab it up over here. I'll take you guys along with me so you can see the process, and that's pretty much it. We're gonna have Shabbat dinner today at home. I'm really excited. Tomorrow we're just gonna chill all day, and then we're gonna take Estelle and Liam on Sunday to my grandfather's house, and hang out with him. And Liam wants to see his dog Oliver, so we're just gonna go hang out there on Sunday. But Saturday we're honestly just gonna chill at home all day with the kids. Maybe we'll go down to the pool, or maybe Aloni will just take Liam down to the pool. And then on Saturday night, Aloni and I are going for a special dinner date and a show because it is our 3-year wedding anniversary. So we're doing a little hot date together, and that is about it. You guys are not getting any Sunday brunch for the next 2 weeks as my parents are traveling to Italy. So it's just going to be you and me. I'm usually not into kombucha, but I really like this flavor. Strawberry glow. It's delicious. It's not too acidic. I just got back from my Botox appointment. I don't know if you guys can tell. I have some of the marks from the needle here and here. But essentially, I was supposed to record it for you, but I didn't because it was so painful this time that I was like gripping the ball, because she said that you tend to be more sensitive after you give birth, and I was bleeding a little bit. So I don't know if you guys can see here. I was bleeding a lot right here. It's probably going to bruise because it's really sensitive. But yeah, that's all that I did. I talked to her about these lines that I have here. I think I told you guys on here that 4 or 5 years ago, maybe 6 years ago, I don't remember, I did. I'm not sure if it was filler or what it was that they put here, but I don't want to do filler again. So she was telling me there's something called mesotherapy, but I just didn't have time to do that today, and I just wanted to do a little bit more research. But maybe I'll do some mesotherapy here to like kind of fill in this line and just give it a little bit more rejuvenation, because I feel like it just looks kind of off. But yeah, I'm just gonna feed Estelle now. I'm gonna do a little bit of work, and then I'm gonna go pick up Liam from school. Oh, and I have to go put the short ribs in the crock pot, so let's go. I got started on dinner, which is the Korean style short rib. I'm putting the recipe on TikTok, but essentially it's 5 pounds of short rib that I cut up into pieces like this. In a separate bowl here, I have a whole head of garlic minced. I have 1 small head of ginger minced. I have 1 cup of soy sauce, 1 cup of brown sugar. I have 4 tablespoons of rice wine vinegar, 4 tablespoons of sesame oil, and you can do red pepper flakes, but I don't add it just because I want Liam to be able to enjoy it and I don't want it to be spicy. Pouring the rest of the sauce over, and I'm putting this on high heat for 4 hours. Okay, that's it. I wish you guys can smell this. The short ribs came out amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I took a shower and I've been hanging out with Estelle. This is literally her favorite position. We call it monkey. My childhood friend Gabby reached out to me earlier this week, and she's such a good friend. She's like, listen, my girlfriend Yelena started a sourdough business, and she's having a hard time kind of like getting out there and like promoting her business, so on and so forth. And she goes, do you mind if I drop off a couple of sourdoughs for you to try and give us an honest review? And if you like it, do you mind posting it? Whatever. And I said, of course, I don't have a problem doing that at all because I love doing that already. If you guys don't know, a big passion of mine is supporting small businesses, especially in the food space, because I absolutely love food. And if it's something that I generally love, I will go hard and promote it. And I also love to support the business. Like, one of the most recent things that I tried was the cheesecakes. If you guys saw, those were insane. And Maribel drove all the way from Brandon, Florida, which is 4.5 hours away. Okay. That is dedication. I could not believe that she did that. I almost felt so uncomfortable after I found out how far she drove. I was like, oh my God. Then Alicia's Bakery, she had given us a sourdough basket with these insane cinnamon rolls. And you guys have probably seen them all over my TikTok because I had them multiple times. And she gave us really good sourdough pitas, which after I tried everything and I posted it and I really wanted to help her because I thought her stuff was amazing. I had ordered from her a couple of times after that, and she did not want to take money from me. And I said, I'm not going to order from you if you don't charge my card, because even though she was like, I'm so thankful and grateful for you to helping my business. I'm happy to do it because I love the stuff that you made and your products are amazing, but I want to support. And I know that, you know, every dollar counts, especially in the beginning when a business is small and just starting out. So I told her, I'm like, if you don't charge my card, I don't want it. I'm not going to take it. So she did. So I'm really happy like that to support. I have no problem. I always want to help everybody. So I'm going to try her sourdoughs today, and I have a good feeling that they're going to be amazing because they smell so good. So there's 3 flavors. One is the regular sourdough, which is this one, but look how beautiful it is. It's in the shape of a flower. And one thing I wanted to tell you guys is that I love sourdough, okay? But I also just love bread in general. And I also think that it's a great gift to bring when you're going to someone's house. Even for the holidays, you can make baskets. And baskets that are very intentional. Like if you're friends with somebody, plus or minus, you know if they like something savory, if they like something sweet, whatever. And you can always tailor each basket for them. But I love to bring bread and jam and butter and like tin fish to people's homes. I also really love to make holiday baskets. And I feel like food is such a great thing to give people and to gift people, especially for somebody who has everything. Like somebody who has everything, instead of bringing like or giving another bottle of wine or bringing a spirit to someone's house or gifting somebody a candle that they probably, you know, are not going to use, because candles are such like a very non-thoughtful gift in my opinion, unless you know very specifically that somebody loves candles and they love these specific candles, or even more specific, like one of my friends really loves Le Labo and she loves this one specific scent, and I know that Le Labo makes a candle in this specific scent, then that would be something I would get for her as a gift, you know? But other than that, like I feel like candles are just like a gift that you don't think about. You're like, okay, let me just get a candle because I can't really put into thought into getting something else. And this is just my opinion. If you don't feel that way, that's fine, but this is just how I feel. So I think when you give somebody something, you should give with intention. You should really think about what you're giving, because you're also spending money, you know? Like why are you going to just throw away your money and just get something for somebody that they might not use, you know, some tchotchke or like gadget that they're never going to use. So I don't really like that. But I think that food is the safest thing to give. Jams, preserves, butter, bread, like that is the sweet spot. I promise you guys, trust me, take my word on that. During the holidays, if you're in a pinch or in a bind and you don't know what to do, remember what I'm saying and thank me later, okay? And last but not least, we have a cranberries and walnut. Ooh, Aloni's gonna love this one. Okay, I'm gonna get into these now. I'm now cleaning up. All the kids are in bed. I'm cleaning up. Just getting the kitchen tidy. Liam made such a mess. He's just been throwing shit everywhere. He's been acting out. That's that. I like using this for all the kitchen purposes. This is the Koala Eco. It's the kitchen cleaner. I love all their products. Their detergents, their floor cleaner, their fruit and veggie wash. I had to look back because I forgot. And their dish soap. Really, really good. Super clean. It's from Australia. I love it. They use essential oils. And that's it. Can I spill this out, babe, or can I spill this out? The wine? It's sour?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, guys, I'm going to bed. We're just going to get in bed and watch something, and I will see you guys on the next vlog.